सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome you all with my love and respects. Today is the day of celebration. Today is Krishna Janmashtami, Krishna's birthday celebration. One of the greatest happened to the human consciousness on this very day. That day, monkeys started walking with two legs. Breakthrough. One of the major breakthrough in human consciousness happened. The human beings have started evolving. Same way, the day Krishna happened, greatest breakthrough in spiritual consciousness happened. Krishnastu Swayam Bhagavan. Krishna is very God himself. Purnavatara. Today's subject is Krishna, the ideal conflict-free idol. I don't know how I am going to describe Krishna. Krishnastu Swayam Bhagavan. Krishna is very God. God himself landed in the human body. Purnavatara. He set a trend for incarnations. Understand? Like how in each field people give a breakthrough in that field, set a trend. He set a trend for how an incarnation should land and express, exhibit, and make themselves available to the human consciousness. What to describe? Whether he is multi-dimensional human personality or extraordinary energy expression or the playfulness or all these things expressing itself in one 6 feet biomemory without conflict. He escaping from a war and his courage, both has no conflict. His romance and his knowledge has no conflict. The Radha Krishna and Gita Krishna, no conflict. You cannot imagine A guy who is having so much of romance, outrageous flirt, the most outrageous flirt happened on the planet Earth. Standing in the war field and giving Gita, the most comprehensive, unabridged dictionary of the world philosophies. Both can happen from one brain without conflict. I know for sure, if Radha had the doubts of Arjuna, Krishna would have delivered Gita to very Radha in that very romance mood. Or Arjuna had the romance mood and the devotion, he would have flirted with Arjuna during the deliverance of Gita. He doesn't need even two different time to deliver the different dimensions. If you need two different time to deliver two different dimension, you have conflict inside. Here is a personality like Krishna, because there is no conflict. He can deliver, he can be Radha Krishna and Gita Krishna at the same moment simultaneously. If Radha and Arjuna was there next, he would have been playing both games at a time. He is capable. Because he is conflict free. He can let Yashoda bind himself in a small stone, the rice grinding stone, and he can break the Maruda trees, liberate the Gandharvas. He can be doing the both powerless, innocent, baby, could be bound, and expressing extraordinary power of breaking two Maruda trees, not a joke, and liberating two Gandharvas. He can show the whole cosmos in his mouth to Yashoda, and same time steal butter and eat from Gopika's house. There is a story. Shiva himself came down as Gopika to enjoy the Krishna Leela. I can vouch for it. It would have happened. If he has not come down, at least he would have been jealous of Gopikas. He is the master who expressed all dimensions of an incarnation. There is no dimension which he has not expressed during his physical happening in the planet Earth. Sarva Mangalatva, all the auspicious qualities. He is an architect, engineer, amazing strategy, planner, unimaginable yogi, incredible intelligence, and outrageous romance. Is just undescribable, unbound energy happened with utmost innocence and simplicity. in a conflict-free way. That is why we call his life as Krishna Leela, Krishna's Leela. It's a complete conflict-free. And unimaginable expression. How much ever I try to tell, the words have no capacity to tell what I am really feeling. His love, his care, his grace, every incident in his life, every happening in his life, I can say he is the one single man influenced maximum the whole planet Earth, maximum number of people in the whole planet Earth. Nothing like Krishna, nothing compared to Krishna. One whole country still celebrates his birthday after we don't even know how many thousands of years, and still he is a beloved for millions. Still millions live with him. That is why I say he is eternal, untouchable, undescribable. You can't define him. If I take one dimension of him, I won't be able to express in words. Because all dimensions expressed in him so beautifully, conflict-free. He is the idol of conflict-free. His grace, from his birth to return to the Goloka, everything is a mystery. Everything is unimaginable. Everything is indescribable. All the human and divine qualities expressed itself in its peak form in that 6 feet body. Extraordinary biomemory, the extraordinary happening. I think bowing down to Him is the only thing we can do to honor Him and to imbibe Him in our biomemories. Any words which I utter look so dull. Saraswati cannot sing His glory. Vedas cannot describe His greatness. Putting our head at His foot, offering our respects is the only way to imbibe Him. Let this great incarnation, the conflict-free ideal, conflict-free idol, bless us all. Let us offer our humble devotion at His feet. Let Him bless us all to imbibe that conflict-free life and imbibe His very presence in us. Vasudeva Sudham Devam Gamsachanuramardanam Devagi Paramanandam Vande Krishnam Jagadgurum.